Welcome, everyone. We're back with Twilight Vigil. This is the third episode of Tales of Chicago, our V5 chronicle taking place in an entirely new and homebrewed Chicago. In the last episode, Asher found their shop was attacked. The Coterie met up at the Succubus Club, where DeAndre reconnected with a former lover in a new body. Lysander had a few more visions, and Sunday found his sire. Content warnings for this episode include histories and present realities, including racism, chattel slavery, colonialism, wartime violence, veterans, body horror, blood, mind control, paralysis, gaslighting, mental illness and derangement, emotional and physical abuse, xenophobia, law enforcement, drug use, possible cannibalism, shadow manipulation, poaching, and much more. Because this is a live show, there may be topics which arise that were not in the warning. Please take care of yourselves. Viewer discretion is advised.
The box painted a burgundy red with a burgundy lace shroud under and around sits open on the floor as people in white busy themselves with preparations, bare feet padding with grace, purpose, and respect. A radiant, dark-skinned person with a closely shaven bald head and well-tailored white vest over a white dress embroidered with vines and trees steps forward, arms raised.
A paper bag sits open on the table, revealing a gold headdress in its torn clutches. In the midst of an empty room, the headdress covered in carnelian and lapis beads. There's no noise, no movement, just a nude figure standing perfectly still, bathed in cold white light. Lightly tanned, hair cropped close, it awaits the shadow of a moon dial to be in just the right position. And once the time is right, it raises blood-covered arms.
Dancers sink into motion under the night sky, moving in a counterclockwise circle, swirls of color from skirts of rainbow cloth, as the bald figure in the center kneels, touching head to ground in front of the shrine. They melodically chant prayers and throw cowrie shells as resonant calls of Asheo and Alafia, Alafia, Alafia come from those gathered. The winds of change begin to kick up.
The creature chants in a guttural and dark voice, it echoing off the walls of the silent, empty space. Rather than words, the raw utterances seem more like animalistic cries. The headdress stays the same, inert. In deathly silence, it reaches out and rends the ancient gold apart with his bare hands.
In a final call of Asheo and spilled blood, lightning cracks and thunder crashes over the city of Chicago, and a stone necklace glows with power as all gathered smile at each other warmly, knowing they have accomplished something.
Now time for a quick mechanics break. The state of Chicago has changed. Your dots and retainer have gone down by 1, leaving you with 1 favor left with the Hound, Danny. However, your big entrance into the Succubus Club with the Hound on your arm has increased your prestige and your your ability to be known. Thus, lean has gone up by 1.
So, welcome back. Coterie, what are you all doing?
The Succubus Club is still around you. Sorry.
Yeah, it was still in the Succubus Club.
Mm-hmm.
Which was when I said we are still in the Succubus Club.
Yeah.
If I remember right, I think I'm by myself currently.
You are
I think-
currently.
I
Because
think
you
you
got-
and I were together.
Did we go
Yeah,
to
you-
the bar?
Yes,
You
and
both
I went
gave-
to the bar.
Sunday some space.
Okay, I thought
Oh,
someone I thought someone came and talked to you. So I think I'm sitting at the bar there with you. And I think I look at Asher, and Lysander is like, so what did they take from your shop?
It's quite complicated. Finger jewelry and a out of character headdress, correct?
Yes.
Finger jewelry and a headdress.
Were they connected? Do you know?
That was what I was trying to figure out, but I didn't have enough time to find that.
Can you describe them to me?
Well, I can do you one better. I take out my phone. I show you pictures of them.
Do I have any idea what these might be?
If you don't necessarily know, or at least not without a roll,
Okay.
roll me intelligence and occult, because you're trying to figure out if there's anything, not just history, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Not,
assuming
not,
history.
not necessarily just history. I'm angling because I have a special in academics for ancient societies.
Then okay, I can do academics, intelligence, academics, and add a dice to represent that specialty.
Okay, so I click on academics. Oh,
Mhm.
how do I?
If you click the specialty, it'll roll with the
You'll-
specialty too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
If you
nice.
click the S.
The little S next to it. Yeah.
Yes, you said academics and
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
intelligence. Sorry.
Don't apologize. You good?
Demiplane, everybody, not sponsored.
Only one success.
No, you.
Nope.
Yeah, 2 successes. No,
2 successes?
you're right. 1.
It says 1.
You only rolled 3 dice.
Yeah, no, that's wait.
Yeah.
No, that's accurate. Yeah,
Okay.
I have 1 in intelligence.
that's a small pool
Yeah.
for.
Uh,
yeah. Continue.
One. Would you like to spend willpower to re-roll that 1 blank black dice?
Sure.
Okay, so mark willpower, and you should be able to
They'll just
Wait.
roll like a. Okay.
Yeah.
wait.
No, sorry. The offset.
Uh,
Continue.
Do I just roll like a regular die?
Yeah, just roll 1 regular die.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
2
2 successes. There's not much you know, because there's nothing truly familiar about these in terms of them being special in any way. One is a fingernail guard. It looks to be Qing era. It's got golden mother of pearl, which is on the fancier side. So it probably belonged to, a noblewoman at least, probably a bit more than that. The other is a Sumerian headdress. It's made of gold and has beads of carnelian and lapis on it. There's just something off about it, but you'd need it in your hands to understand exactly how off it is. There's just something about it that doesn't seem right.
Like it. Okay. Like when you look at like a drawing and you're like, something feels like when I was like something feels off, but I don't know what.
Yeah, it's not a supernatural kind of off. It's a very mortal kind of off.
I think I inspect the pictures. Huh. Nothing comes to mind. Headdress seems weird.
Before you respond, storytellers, how did I come about these treasures? Where did I procure them? Of course, I would have done a heist to get them, but how long have I had them, and where did I procure them? Do I know the person that I took it from?
They're both separate.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's
Go ahead. They were both separate. You found them not through different ways. One was a heist. One actually just kind of came into your lap. You know that a lot of artifacts have been routed through, like many other things, several shipping companies, many of them owned by some sort of kindred figure or a ghoul of some kind. The one that you know for sure, the headdress was funneled through LeBron shipping, and was apparently confirmed by whoever owns LeBron shipping themselves. You don't know who they are, but you do have a contact. The other one was from a heist a few years ago. The guy who lost it didn't really notice it going missing, to be honest. It was in a pile of other crap that they left behind as they were leaving the city for reasons that you don't really know.
Okay. So
Have you studied them? Or here?
I would have tried to figure out the significance where they were, like Asher.
Give me a roll
Yeah, Asher.
to represent. Yeah.
Number one would, whenever they acquire something, would want to find the rightful owner of these things. So that's one thing that I would have tried to figure out while they were in my possession.
Okay.
So what would you need me to roll?
I am going to toss this back to you. Roll whatever you think is right, and based upon what you rolled and how many successes, I'll tell you the information you got.
And if you need ideas, I can help you with ideas for what to roll.
Okay. I think, I mean, only thing I can think of would be wits. I wouldn't necessarily roll occult for them. I would probably roll investigation with that.
Okay.
Sounds
You could
fair.
do investigation if being a nice storyteller. If you wanted to roll larceny, since this is based in like who stole from who and where should this go back to,
Sure.
I would also accept a wits larceny.
Sure,
But
let's do wits
investigation is
larceny.
also solid.
Let's do wits and larceny. And let's roll that. 3 successes.
3 successes. Well, the fingernail guard is easy to find. It was probably shuffled through Hong Kong during occupation a while back and just never returned. Finding the actual owner would be practically impossible. The best you could do is see about returning it to the Chinese in general, because naturally there's not anybody left from those lineages. Well, there are, but they're harder to find, and being what they are in the nature of the People's Republic is a bit difficult to actually just send it to them. The government probably would be interested, although whether you consider the government the rightful owners or not, that's up to you.
Any answer for the headdress, or is that a different role?
I think it's the same role. The headdress
Is harder.
Ye-
It's a lot. The being Sumerian, right, is
Makes
This
it
is something
almost
that went-
impossible already.
yes, this is something that was from an area, not a place at this point, right? And who owns it is not a question for modern knights.
There's just also something off about it, in the sense that it's the wrong grade of gold. It is so close to being as pure as you could get back in those days, and you could get pretty pure gold, but that would be soft, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes difficult to work with. So this was made with what we would now call a lower carat gold. The problem is that doesn't seem to be a thing the Sumerians did. They seem to work exclusively in high grade. There's not many examples of gold alloys. There are some, but this doesn't match the composition of those alloys. Your guess is that this could possibly not be a real headdress at all. I mean, it's a real headdress. You can wear it. I don't know if you did. I'm not going to judge. But it's quite possible that this was actually a reproduction of something else, or an attempt to pass off this thing as a real thing. As for its provenance, practically impossible. I mean,
It's
with-
also possible that
with-
like it was
yeah.
made to serve the original intended purpose of like an actual thing.
last but not least, the truth of the matter is reproductions aren't exactly a new phenomenon. They've existed throughout time. People, I've always looked at those people and what they had and said, well, I'd like some of that, but without the money to actually purchase it from those people. And so they would try to make it through similar materials at home. It's quite possible this thing is ancient and was made to be Sumerian-ish for the people of the time.
Yeah.
Out of fondness or something akin to that.
Okay. I relay this to Lysander. The finger guard, unfortunately, because we have no reaches to the Far East, I haven't really had any luck finding any contacts to take this. And God knows that we can't really trust governments with things like this, so I'm holding on to it. Well, I was before everything went down. A Sumerian headdress, however, is a reproduction, a recreation. I'm not entirely sure whether this is a recreation for leisure's sake, or if this is a recreation with a purpose. But it sure isn't from the time and era that it's supposed to be from.
Maybe that's what's wrong about it, but whoever's messed up your shop clearly wanted these things.
I know. I have an inkling, but I can't be quite sure yet.
DeAndre, you are upstairs in a room with your partner, ex, with your Mary Jane, not Mary Jane, in a different body.
Yeah.
And how are you taking it? He is, in fact, staring at you, having just hit you and started to go off a bit because Taekwon kind of feels as though this shouldn't matter to you as much as it does body-wise.
Listen, I said I will try to help you, but like, I think it needs to be understood that like, we're not a thing anymore. We're at different places in our own lives. I've moved on, and I'm trying to accomplish some
Bullshit. You do what I tell you to do, and you like it, and I say this is fine.
Situationally, and this is not the situation, okay?
The situation is what I say the fucking situation is, and this is fine.
You know,
You're going to help me kill some Camarilla folks.
absolutely not.
He punches you in the face.
I smile. I look at him. I'm like,
Don't say no to me.
right now, I have to.
Why? You never had a problem before?
Because the situation in the Camarilla has changed since you were last around.
You know, the funny
My
part...
sire is no longer in charge.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how I got in this.
Again, that has nothing to do with me.
How do you think the Lasombra got a primogen?
Again, that has nothing to do with me directly.
Oh, you're Cam though, yeah?
Yes.
You're still Cam?
Yes.
Cool, so it has everything to do with you.
Okay, here we go with this bullshit again. Sins of our fathers.
Listen, your sire was a piece of shit, but he was a piece of shit that made it possible for my people to have fun in this city. And that stopped when he disappeared. So now we have a problem.
So now you need to listen to me for once.
I
I am trying to take this city back and put it in Ventru hands. Don't laugh at me. I'm not fucking kidding.
You?
Don't laugh at me.
Oh, you're cute. You're trying to take the city by yourself?
No, actually, I think I might have help.
Huh. You know your prince is
Go ahead and say it.
You know your prince is like an angel in the biblical sense, right? Like just because she's cute and innocent looking, that woman is a psychopath
Yeah.
by my standards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, if you want some Camarilla to die,
Uh-huh.
I need some Camarilla to die. Primarily our
Okay.
prince. We aim the Sabbat, but we need more information. And I don't have that yet.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm just a good little Cam Toreador now.
Okay, here we go. Now you're going to fucking lie to my face. Both of us know that this situation in Chicago is untenable.
Okay.
And whatever the Sabbat are trying to do is only making it worse. But the Sabbat are a machine of destruction and death. But like, they can be hurted.
So, do remind me, is this body a problem for you or no?
Why does this matter to you? I'm genuinely curious.
Because if you want my help, it's on my terms. Because you fucked me over last time. I died because of your ass.
Not because of my ass. My ass is fantastic, mind you.
Your ass is mediocre at best.
I see, that's the wrong kind of energy, you know? I'm just saying.
He slaps you across the face. Better kind of energy?
If I close my eyes, but like the height is just really fucking me up.
He laughs and very quickly and without him actually moving, and you've felt this before, shadows wrap around and just turn you and push you against the wall. Oh, look, you can't tell anymore.
Listen, this is a lot for me.
You're a bitch, DeAndre. So be a little bitch and just let go. We have things in common. You want Cam to die. I want Cam to die. Your parents let this happen. And so it really seems like we're aligned here. Do what you do best. Swallow your pride and just take orders.
At this, I actually think DeAndre gets a little mad.
Mhm.
He hasn't
Would you like to
been
fear
mad
frenzy?
really up to this point. No, I don't think it's that kind of mad. But I have a thing that I want to do. If you
Okay.
don't mind here. DeAndre kind of pushes himself off the wall and turns around, and he looks Taekwon
Yep.
directly in the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and I use Oblivion Sight, and my eyes go pitch black. And I look at him and say, I am not the same person I was.
When you use Oblivion Sight,
I'm not doing it on
You-
purpose. I just like, it's just kind of
When-
like a reaction sort of thing.
when this happens, you see like riding on Taekwon's shoulders, you see Mary Jane. You see like a shadow version of Mary Jane looking at you from like his shoulders.
Then there's a second where DeAndre goes, can you do that all over? Just the shadow version? Because I could potentially work with that.
We're gonna go back to Asher and Lysander.
Hey, can I get you anything? A bartender is coming up, cleaning the bar, and looking at both of you who are just sitting there staring off into distance.
You need anything?
I'm fine. What about you? Do you have any particular tastes?
I'm fine right now. I look at the bartender. Who should we talk to if we want to perhaps gather a little information?
Miss Prentice, probably. Up those stairs, past the metal sculpture, in the VIP area. You probably have access, so I'm not going to question it. She likes things a certain way, Maybe clean up a little bit, because you've got a little on your... It's a bit... Yeah. I'm going to go that way. That's right.
After you.
Lysander, I was gonna say my own name wrong. Lysander starts walking the way the bartender directed, sort of cleaning up. I guess apparently I look dirty my way over.
You head over to the bathrooms
Mhm.
first, which as you walk through the crowd of people past the dance floor and everything, the bathrooms are much quieter, dampened by the sound, and there is the option of a mirror. There are hand mirrors on the counter, but no actual mirror in here. And do you look at yourself?
I don't think I look at myself. I think I have a clear enough vision in my mind's eye. I think I just sort of like get some water. I'll wash my face off. I'll wash my hands.
The water turns a little pink as you do wash that spot.
Are you taking off the bandana?
If you follow me in the bathroom, no.
Yeah, I probably follow you in the bathroom. I'll probably
No.
flush it
I'm
up
just
myself.
like I'm like fresh. I am essentially going through the steps of like freshening up, like every, and I think I'm small talking like every fucking important person in this city wants you to be a fucking prince or a princess, I guess.
It's
It's
it's very exhausting. I know.
Like, we're not, I know we all like to play pretend, but we all know what we really are.
Hmm. Some more than others.
tacky your
Better or
forehead,
worse.
Lysander. It's already dried down. But you took a risk, didn't you?
I mean, that woman needed to go. She needed to go, and she needed to go, and she needed to have a chance to be better. And I don't think it would have happened if she didn't forget that last, like, 2 minutes of embarrassment.
So what'd you do it?
Me, Austin, and Lysander share something in common. As terrible as that woman was, sometimes it's kinder to let someone know that they're being a piece of shit, but you gotta do it with a little bit of candy. And she was irrevocably a piece of shit, but she sounded like a piece of shit who no one had the courage to tell her, you're being terrible. And sometimes that's kind to look someone in the eye and be like, you're being terrible. And if you have a way to deliver that in a way that is like my grandma would say, like, with a piece of candy, like, why not do it? And so Lysander's like, if I make her calm down by making her forget the probably the embarrassment of her life as she knows it at this stage, she will hear everything else I have to say. Because otherwise she'd be on the dance floor right now, either crashing out into someone worse or still crying and annoying us. And she would never leave and grow. She would leave and be the same, right? Like, she'd be stuck in that moment forever.
I want you to go to your sheet or
Okay.
someplace you
boy.
find comfortable, and
Right.
mark it like a little tally.
Mark.
Just put one down, one mark.
One.
I'm not going to tell you what it
Okay.
means.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, just start keeping tallies, like in your notes or something.
Let me tally
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
1.
Now, you did something technically speaking out of the kindness of your own heart. Yes, the person frustrated you, but you gave something to them, an opportunity to become better. However, you have a conviction. Never take unless you're taking from those who have already taken. What did Destiny take because you took Destiny's memory? Did she take anything from you? From anyone?
I have an answer, but I feel like I don't want to help.
Can I phone a friend?
You're a coterie.
That was the most petty shit you could have said right there, and I love it. Like, I have an answer, but I'm not giving it to you.
I mean, you can say, Taekwon's dignity.
I was gonna say, like,
Oh, bitch, no.
No, his dignity.
well, I didn't know who Taekwon was. I mean, Lysander's true answer would be that she was taking our time and our energy, because she was going to make that our problem.
Is that, honestly, for a person who is walking the paths that you are, who believes as much as you believe, is that a satisfactory answer?
Yes, because I'm trying to stop potential mass, if not enslavement, murder by way of this, whatever this Sabbat attack is. I am busy, and I don't have
For
time
now?
to sit and nurse her through the night.
For now,
That
that's
sounds really
acceptable.
callous.
As
I mean,
callous
it
as
might.
is, as
Maybe
callous
you're
as it
more
is,
like DeAndre than you think.
for now, just for now, I'm your storyteller. I'm the Anarch. You're the Anarch. I'll allow it. You won't be marking a stain. For now. How do you freshen up?
Me?
Well, you already told me.
Asher.
Okay.
Asher, how do you freshen up?
I
Sorry, I
just-
forgot character names for a
I
second.
just straighten up my outfit. I think I'm hiding the fact.
What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? Just a turtleneck, like a flowy, like silk shirt, like let's say purple tonight, and a kind of like a cropped like blazer. Asher's also wearing like flared pants. They just like straighten up. They look for any kind of like for something that happened, for nothing to happen and get blood on Lysander. I think there was a bit of panic whether the mass feeding on the dance floor has splattered something unwanted on his outfit.
Are you paying attention to Lysander at all?
That's the thing too. I think
Lysander is she, they, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Lysander, like, this isn't. I don't want to sound like I'm metagaming, but Lysander is a mysterious figure, and there is. Speaker Sunday is really young in terms of vampire years. Lysander is somebody.
Speaker Sunday's young.
Lysander is somebody that I have only heard of. So there is this like curiosity to watch them, kind of like what are they about? Why are they're going to the bathroom? What are their mannerisms? What are things that I can draw from? Like, I don't even understand why Speaker Sunday was pulled into the Coterie, but why is Lysander here? So
That sounds to me like it depends, actually. If you're trying to understand the political reasons why Lysander might have been chosen, wit's politics. If you're trying to understand more about Lysander herself, wit's insight. If you want to get a good sense of what Lysander's capabilities are, wit's streetwise. You'll only have the chance for one, though.
I think I'll do streetwise. Yeah, I'll do wits and streetwise to see what they're capable of.
Do you have any specialties that apply to this?
Unfortunately, no. Don't really have anything, nor within my merits and flaws. I'll just roll with it. Let's see. One success.
There's not much you can tell. But you do know this. Lysander is old. Old. Out of place, in a sense, no matter how well they try to fit in. The best you can determine is that, yeah, she has secrets. But every veteran vampire has secrets.
And I
That's
will
for
not
why
pry.
they were chosen. Yeah.
So, you all finish up in the bathroom. Are you heading up to try and go see Leora?
I would be. That's what I would suggest we do.
Yeah.
Okay. You all head towards the VIP staircase, and there is, in fact, a guard standing there. And you're stopped. For the first time tonight, you are stopped. I haven't seen you two before. This is a restricted area. Nods.
We were
up toward- up the
told.
stairs.
We were told the bartender said we probably had access. We're here to see. Sorry, me, Austin, Lenora. Was that their name?
Leora.
Leora. Sorry, we're here to see Leora.
I will argue
You and
here.
everybody else. Do
You
you have a letter? Do you have I don't have a meeting with y'all scheduled.
No, but we are working for the prince. So it is.
Give me composure and persuasion, and because of your lean of 1, and this is in service of your mission, you will add 1 dice to this roll.
Me, both us, one of us.
Nope, you're the one talking. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Composure and what was the other one?
Persuasion. Or
Persuasion.
leadership. I'll take
Persuasion, and
leadership
then-
too.
And then you also get a extra die for the lean.
Persuasion. And that's just add an extra blank die, the black one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Roll. 2 successes.
No, that's just 1. Oh,
He
wait, nope, you're right. It's 2.
he looks at you, looks you up and down. Either you give me some proof or you stay here and I'll have someone else go check.
Well, I didn't really want to do this, but we can call the Camarilla Hound. Or we can just...
That counts as proof.
Okay. I look... Is there like a spot where I can see the floor from here?
You can see the floor from here. Yeah.
Okay.
Danielle is not hard to spot. She is currently dancing in the middle of a group of people.
I don't know if you guys are going to allow me to do this. I would like to use a discipline to kind of catch their attention.
Tell me more.
I would like to kind of use this particular discipline to have them hear my voice in their ear to kind of draw them up, or at least their sight going up.
Are you?
I know
pitching
what
us
you're doing. Hold on.
No. Are you pitching us
I know what you're
ventriloquism?
trying.
Yeah.
Kind of, just to call their attention up to them.
Okay, here's the thing though.
Mm-hmm.
If you use this on her, she's going to know that you did
Yeah, I am.
use a discipline on her.
Yes. I am actively using something.
And you've already pissed her off once.
True, but this is something that isn't. The intention isn't hostile. The intention is to.
I know. I believe in knowing, in players knowing what they're risking.
Yes.
And
I am a risk taker.
this is someone, this is someone you've already pissed off once, who has already threatened to stick you in the sunlight once, and you are proposing to me to give them hallucinations so that they will hear you. So I am letting you know that that is a risky thing to do with someone you have already experienced does in fact have defenses against this sort of thing. So if you would like to do this, instead of walking across to the dance floor,
I mean,
you may absolutely
give
absolutely give me that roll.
No, fine. You're telling me to just go walk downstairs and get back.
I'm not
We're not
telling you
telling
that.
you nothing.
I just don't want you to cry to me when she kills your character.
Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I am just letting you know the intentions of the thing. But yeah, okay.
No, and it sounds cool. So do it. She's just yep.
Fine, I'll do it. You said I'll do it.
Rouse check.
All right.
All right. She gets a roll on this.
Her role is composure and wits,
Yep.
and yours is manipulation,
And
obfuscate.
I'll
Asher.
do 2 rouse checks. because I don't want this to fail.
Let me
Okay.
guess, you have a high enough blood potency to allow for that? Reroll of that? Level 1 power?
I'm gonna blood surge.
Oh, okay. Buddy, yeah, by all
Yeah.
means.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
this
we'll
is-
get 2. I got hungrier, just so you know, for the first one.
Mhm.
Okay. Mark your hunger.
4 successes.
And she gets. Hold on. I'm making sure of something. Her dice pool for this is actually kind of big. So she gets composure. Composure?
Composure wits.
Wit. And
Comp wit.
defense. That's 7 successes.
Well, I guess it doesn't work.
It can. You have
See-
a point in retainer, and I can allow you to. I'm nice.
Sh-
You use it up.
No, I don't want to use it up.
Okay.
It's okay. But you achieve what you do achieve though is you do get her attention, and she is walking over directly to you.
Can I describe what the thing was supposed to be?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
please do.
was hoping to emit like an image to them that I was dancing behind them and whispering, "Look up," and then disappear.
Mm. Okay. You see Dan A, Hound of the Prince of Chicago, walking towards you very briskly with absolute rage in their eyes.
Mhm.
You have, when they reach you, looks at you, looks at Lysander, looks back to you. You've got 5 seconds before I stake you.
Well, we needed your attention. This man isn't letting us through. It is a hindrance.
My
with
attention?
Yes.
You could see me. You could have, your legs, they work.
True, but I thought it would be cuter.
Lysander chimes in. Please forgive him. I guess he's dumb.
Your anarch friend here has more sense than you, and that's an insult.
I know.
No, wait a second.
You were chosen by the prince herself.
I point to the bodyguard. See?
I stay the fuck out of my head unless you're invited.
I will
What?
be sure to ask the next time.
Okay, yeah, this show, Austin,
You-
make the same roll you just made again, but add 2 bonus dice.
Me? Oh.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
what did I
what was
do?
You pointed. You
while,
that's what-
while you're doing that, what do you want?
Well, we're trying to get an audience to the owner of the Succubus Club, and they don't believe that we have authority given by the prince. And I said,
You don't have authority to go up there. This is why. What? You've never been here before. Why would? Whatever.
Mhm.
What'd you get? Holy shit!
6 successes.
That's 6
Okay.
with a crit, yeah. So the guard doesn't say another word, just stands aside because this is not their problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
But hey, it's not Lysander's either. Lysander just starts to walk. Let us assist the guard.
going-
Thank you. Just this way.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna go see Leora, and then you, points at Asher, you owe me a good time, and we're gonna go have fun.
Of course.
And is going to brush past Lysander and lead you all up. The stairs as you go up, it's the kind of stairway that starts wide and it narrows a bit. That grand, elegant staircase feel. And the walls are wallpapered, but the wallpaper is just a little textured. And where a lot of times something like this would be old school or hokey or something like that, right? It's elegant. It's artistic. It oozes taste. And the VIP, where the downstairs is lush and debaucherous and just a little dirty in all the right ways, the upstairs is luxury personified. It gives the feeling of a place that's just a little sinful by virtue of walking in here. And so you go from the reds and the crushed velvets and purples of the downstairs to up here. Now you have pops of golds and twinkles of crystal and diamond and silver and platinum. And Danielle walks very confidently past private spaces and leads you all to a curtain that leads to the big balcony you saw. The place where when you walked in, there was a kind of throne, but it was empty. Well, as you all are walking up, now the curtain has been tied back just slightly, and you can see there is, in fact, now people here.
On the walk on the stairs, I would assume DeAndre has like a phone, right? Or is DeAndre like old school Camarilla? Okay.
No, DeAndre has a phone.
I will text DeAndre
Businessman.
that we are heading to talk to I'm really bad with names.
Leora.
Leora.
And to tell the guard that you're with the Hound and the two others.
DeAndre, you get a text message while this conversation is happening.
Yeah, I checked my text. This situation now is not actually the time. And I think DeAndre realizes that once he gets the text, and he's like, "Hey, okay, hold on. I actually do have business here, like stuff that I have to do. We can continue this later. But the thing I need to know is, are you willing to help me?"
Maybe.
I guess maybe it's gonna have to be good enough for now. So look at my phone. Yeah.
And you get to
definitely
tell
gonna be
me
good enough.
how the fuck you got access to Oblivion. Next time. Good
Boy
night.
has to have some secrets.
No, you don't. And Taekwon is going to brush past you and walk out, leaving the door open.
Oh, the fuck, why can't my life just be simple one goddamn fucking time?
Balcony area is decorated a bit differently from the vestibule you've seen before. It's luxurious but modern. There are images, black and white, of soldiers, it seems, in various states of undress. Soldiers, though, from the last century. not this one. The people around here seem to all wear jewelry inspired by rebels motifs, statuary similar to what you saw in Elysium, the music being pumped in. You don't recognize it, but at the same time, it's pretty clear that almost every rose you can think of is celebrated in this spot. In a sense, this here is a literal tangle of thorns, and sitting in the center is Leora Prentice herself, the mistress of the Succubus Club, its master.
It's
Danny approaches
mistress.
Danny approaches her, but she whispers her words, so you can't hear them. She motions over to you two. And then, looking at both of you, she nods, she smiles, she walks behind, presses a button, and disappears into a corner of the wall.
Do you follow?
Who did that?
Danny.
Leora.
Oh, Leora.
Or
Both of them. It's both of them.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
both.
I would follow.
Same.
okay. This surreptitious pathway leads into a private chamber. It gives a part office, part boudoir. And as you all walk through, and Dan stops next to some of the more plush couches in the boudoir area and takes a seat. Leora Rosalind Prentice walks around to the desk and taps something on the desk, and the door behind you all closes so that you will not be overheard, interrupted. And she then walks back and takes a seat in a very well upholstered, also throne-like chair that is leather and mahogany, and just sits back, legs crossed, arms on the sides, and waits, staring at the two of you.
Thank you for taking the time to see us. I know it's a busy night. Wonderful club you have here.
Thank you.
My name is Asher, and this is my associate, Lysander.
Asher, I know.
I am not entirely sure whether or not our associate told you our business here, but we are sent here from the Prince and the Baron.
Everyone knows. Elysium was only last night.
Well, that's a big problem then. Lysander, do you have any questions for the madam?
Yes. How loyal are all your roses?
How loyal are my roses, or how loyal are my other accoutrements?
I suppose both. Do you trust all of them?
Kindred? Oh God, no. No. Why? I wasn't born yesterday. Why would I trust everyone? I don't need to trust people to run my business,
That's
with a few
fair.
exceptions.
Do you have any that worry you the most?
Kindred are kind.
I suppose Kindred.
Yeah.
Almost on cue, there's a ding from the side door, and the guard you met earlier is now ushering in DeAndre from an elevator.
Where the fuck were you?
Was busy.
Mr. Lord. Welcome. You don't often come here.
These nights have kept me a little busier than I used to be.
Grief takes us all, I suppose. Have a seat.
Take a seat.
Take note of that.
We were saying which kindred are you most worried about?
Well, to be honest, I will say, there are a few fickle fledglings, but in all honesty, if you were going to say that you have seen tell of someone who was going to stab me in the back tomorrow, honestly, it would likely be Mr. Moore.
What makes you say that?
Sometimes ambition, it gets the best of us. And when that happens, sometimes we get swept away. Taekwon tends to try to play the village idiot, and those are the ones you have to watch. So, that'd probably be my biggest concern.
I see.
There are not many roses who are... There are those who may be concerning to most. There are not many who would make a mistake of bringing mess to my step.
So you don't suspect any would be working with or helping the Sabbat?
Oh, I did not say that. That's possible. Who? Well, if I knew, I doubt you would be here.
You have suspicions, yes?
Smart kindred stay suspicious of everyone.
We don't trust each other. Who would do such a thing? But in this particular case, we've been here specifically to root out potential leads for defection.
You have, yes. Am I a lead?
I mean, technically everyone is, but that's being reductive. I specifically am asking you, do you know someone who might be? And I've heard Taekwon, absolutely reasonable. Is there anyone else?
Let me frame it to you this way. Depending on what people want, it is my experience that almost anyone can be susceptible. This is a curated din of sin, debauchery, enjoyment. Sometimes when people find curation boring, they try to go elsewhere. I currently don't know of many, at least in my close circle, who are bored, who I've not already named. But I will be honest, it is a large club. It is an open club. I do not keep a large circle on purpose.
Fair enough.
Dory,
That makes sense.
Dory Teller's a question to make sure I'm going through right my
Yes.
mind. The interiors here have been like crushed red velvets mostly, correct?
Yeah.
That's like the
Reds,
primary
purples,
color.
blacks. Yeah.
With purples, blacks. Okay. Lysander. Oh, please.
As you've gone up, this shifted slightly towards more wallpapers of textured kind and photography that takes open the entire wall.
Okay. Lysander would ask, do you have anywhere else you like to gather besides your club? You don't have to tell me where,
Me?
just do you.
Me personally?
Yes. Or those that you tend to keep close. Is there anywhere else you all gather?
There can be. Yes, of course.
Is that place a cathedral by chance?
No.
Understood. That tells me most of what I need to know.
I am, as you may notice, I am not the church type. I never was.
That doesn't mean you don't appreciate good architecture.
That is fair. There are so many wonderful churches in the city. But we are not far from historic Holy Cross, and in general, I've been in Chicago for quite a while, so the architecture tour has lost its interest for me. Architecture was never really my artistic fascination, if you know what I mean.
That's quite unfortunate. Not to take more of your time.
But
You
you
do
will.
curate your certain circle. Do you have an idea of
Yes.
where the people you don't trust congregate?
In the city of Chicago,
Yes?
frequently in Anarch territory.
Would you happen to know which places?
Have you met Mirza?
I have had the pleasure of meeting Mirza.
You should go talk to him about that then.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering whether you had an idea of your competition, you know.
I don't have much competition in this city at this point.
Well,
But, you know, if you want to talk to roses who can't be trusted, Mirza is a perfect first step.
Well, we do thank you for your time. And
Of course.
I'll caution you to be safe. I have reason to believe that whatever's going on, a rose is going to be next on the target list.
That is an interesting assertion.
It is.
Do tell me more.
There's not much more to tell.
How do you know that?
Austin question. Our premonitions aren't like weird among Kindred, are they? Or are they weird? I just
Toreador
don't
are one
know.
of the clans that Toreador are one of the clans that have premonitions, so it would not necessarily.
Okay.
Some clans it might be weird for. Toreador specifically are a clan that like has auspex. So
Okay, thank you.
Lysander would definitely know that, like, 1 out of every 3 Toreador has experience with that.
Okay, thank you. Light's gonna say, I had a vision.
Did you?
I did.
You told the prince.
No, I was told to get to work and to bring things that felt important. One vision isn't
A
that
vision is
important if I don't have
important.
evidence.
A vision is important on its own. Tidings given from beyond need be heeded. You ought to make sure Madeline the priest is aware.
Then I will as soon as I get time. I felt it's important to track the vision down, rather than take a night to tell her about the vision and then waste a night.
You don't have to take a night. The hound is sitting right here. Send a messenger. Is that all?
That's all I have.
Enjoy your night. She
If you do
presses another
have-
button and the door opens.
If you do have anything else that you come across later that might be useful to us, just send something my way.
Mr. Lord, I hope you have a good evening.
Thank you.
Prentice sweeps past you, exiting the boudoir room, and Danny points to the elevator. Going to what?
Right there.
I'm going with
Damn.
Dan is gonna stand next to you, Asher, on the elevator. And you all are deposited back on the first floor. Different area than the stairs, but not far away. Is there anything else you all would like to do at the Succubus Club?
I personally don't have anything other business or anything I do here, I don't think. Unless someone wants to like talk to me before we leave.
I want to talk to the rest of you, but not in here.
I can
There's
lead,
private rooms.
I can lead everybody to my car.
I do have one thing for a storyteller here. When what was it, Leora?
Yeah.
When she said Madeline the priest, that name hung out a little bit long. Is that just me,
Reading too much
projecting
into
on
it,
storyteller, or was there something to that?
Wits insight.
Yeah.
I I'm gonna spend some willpower.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, 2 successes.
Okay. You you're pretty sure that the emphasis on Madeline's name was more just that emphasis. A note of this is the person you tell about this. Like, go to the prince, and you get the feeling that Leora Prentice and Madeline DePriest get along very well. Yep.
That's all for
You-
me then.
The club vanishes in your sight as you walk out, back into the hush of the cool air, over to Asher's car. All four of you, as Sunday is nowhere in sight.
Yep.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
With Chattel, I'm not worried.
I look at DeAndre. So, how was your little chat with your friend or whatever that was? Did you learn anything, since apparently he's not trusted?
Complicated answer there, but I did get some useful information, but maybe not useful to us right now.
You're a little flush
Yeah.
for a vampire.
I think you're projecting. What did I miss?
These two had a spat.
Because I came in the middle of that conversation. I apologize.
You didn't miss much.
There was a spat between Dan and Asher. Why?
It's nothing.
Asher has problems with boundaries.
I was Danny some fun now.
Where are we going?
Well, I am a little peckish. I was thinking
You
of
didn't get a
visiting
drink while you were in there?
Just left the buffet.
Jesus.
What?
For someone who has a
They have my
exclusion,
vintage on tap.
Well, good for you. I'm a little more discerning with my tastes. And unfortunately, fun will have to wait. I do have an idea.
I do too.
Well, kind of
Well,
a
you're not
lead.
gonna like it.
How about you tell me yours first?
I was put on game to a church that the Sabbat used to hang out at.
Where?
It might be worth looking into. I don't remember the exact notes where to where. North something.
It was on.
Please, yes. It's in my notes, but I don't have them pulled up right now.
Yeah, go look up your notes. You can look up your notes, or I can have you roll to see if you remember.
No, it's in my notes. I just have to find out where.
I'm on a different map, that's right.
Yep.
You know, I was supposed to. Okay, here we go.
It's on the south
I
side.
put down South Shore on the northwest. There was a church they used to hang out at.
Mm-hmm. There's two separate ones. The south side one is that I think someone else also heard of was Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church.
Well, I don't mind forgoing feeding, but what I was going to suggest is we pay a visit to our Tremere Primogen, to our High Regent.
You want to intentionally go poke at a Tremere.
Why not? They would know more than what they are telling us.
And they will extract quite the cost for telling us anything.
Hmm,
Even with us being ordered to do it.
I don't think, and this might be just overconfidence, I don't think our lovely regent, Dr. Murphy, will extract too much from us, given as to what I procured for him a while back.
Oh, so you got some dirt. All right. I like that. It's always great to have dirt on the Tremere.
Of course. I did promise Danny some fun, and possible Sabbat encounters might be more fun than.
Is that
Sunset?
the kind of fun that you promised?
I'm still gauging.
I get to choose the kind of fun, but I'm listening to bids.
Yeah.
Danny and I could go investigate the church.
Well,
So you want to split the group going into a place that we think may have Sabbat. I just want to make sure that I'm clear on that.
I'm not afraid of Sabbat, and I doubt Danny is either.
This isn't about fear.
Oh, wait, why am I the backup here for that? Isn't that y'all's job?
let's all go.
Do you need food? You could just go back inside real quick.
I'll be fine.
Anyone who wants to.
If I find
You
out you
roll-
eat raccoons, we're going to have some problems.
Of course not.
Can roll me resolve politics
Resolve politics.
for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
It's a role that you learn things over time about the political landscape. That's what it is.
Is it pertaining to the Camarilla in particular?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Which just makes sense.
Oh, that's worse than a nope. We'll get to it. That's much worse than a nope, actually.
2 successes.
2 successes. DeAndre.
Yes. Oh,
Do you-
it didn't
are
go
you-
through?
I didn't. Oh, no, I
It's
didn't
one
go through.
success.
1 success. So, in descending order, Asher, you don't have many deals with the Anarch. But you do know that this church, if it exists in the place DeAndre says it exists, is located squarely within the southern Anarch spot, which is theoretically presided over by the Baroness, not necessarily Mirza. DeAndre, you told Mirza about this church.
I did.
Just letting you know. And yeah, it's in the south, and it's Anarch territory. Lysander, my friend, you didn't just fail. You got a 1 on a hunger die and no other successes. Now, in
Bestial
vampire
failure.
world, that is a bestial failure, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a special kind of thing. It means that you didn't just fail because you don't know the information or because you're bad at what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's because your beast is acting up and preventing you from succeeding.
Oh, okay.
I would like you to mark 1 aggravated point of willpower.
Aggravate.
So click it
Okay.
twice. 1/ second across.
Okay.
As you are gripped with hunger, distracting your
Okay.
mind, pulsing through your head, to the point where your fangs come out of your teeth. It's hard. These kids don't understand it, do they? What it means to truly be hungry. You do. You felt it before. You're feeling it now. And they are distracting you from what needs to get done. So off to the church, folks?
Yeah, I don't think Lysander says anything. So no one says
That's
anything to
alright.
her. Yeah. Churchitize me,
Oh.
Captain.
All right. Then after break, we're going to a church.
Let's go
From
to
club
the
to church.
Hell yeah.
You gotta wash
Damn,
it
maybe I
off,
should
you
put on a
know?
shirt.
I'm thinking of a song
We'll see you guys
from
in a
BJ the
bit.
Chicago Kid.
Bye. Welcome back, everybody.
Wow.
We're going to go. We are going to go from the sultry and sinful Succubus Club to prayers and doing good deeds in a church. You all very easily get into the Jeep and start to speed down Lakeshore Drive.
I need to be clear.
Oh,
We are
yes.
taking my car, not the Jeep.
Oh, Asher,
Yes.
what is your car?
It is a 1970 BMW 2007.
Okay.
It is pretty much stock black, silver accents.
Very nice. So, you all proceed very quickly to get onto Lakeshore Drive from the Riverwalk, and coming up the ramp, you speed down the road southward, passing the loop and making your way. The moon overhead, well, it was twinkling overhead, but it seems to have gotten a little stormy while you are all in the club. And so it is darkness over the lake, but the lights of the city still twinkle off it as you blur past into the south side, all the way down. And as you're getting towards the end of the city, where it is more houses than skyscrapers, where you pass more boarded up businesses than bustling and busy nightclubs, where the amount of people you see out and about are few and far between, and frequently at this point asleep on the sidewalk, unhoused and down on their luck. And you get down to 91st and Brandon, to Our Lady Guadalupe Catholic Church, a historic church, if not as grandiose as the churches downtown. It is not in ill repair, but this is not where the Archdiocese of Chicago is spending the bulk of their money. It is respectable. Don't get me wrong. It is respectable. But what you see here is a place that serves its community and has not been gifted with a restoration fund. There are not full-length stained glass windows. There are a few humble ones in the front and on the sides, but the doors into the church are just humble wood with sturdy iron hinges and accents on the door. They are currently closed. It is late. But it is here. It does not look like like they are chained shut, simply closed. As you all arrive.
I think if I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up and try that. Is the door locked? I'm just gonna push on it.
It is not locked. It is open. It opens when you pull.
I look back at the rest of the Coterie and shrug. and like motion like.
I'm right behind you. I'm visibly upset at the disrepair of the church. But I'm just there.
You do
You say
know
you're
Dan
visibly
stays in
upset.
the
Yeah.
I think DeAndre looks at you and it's like, "What's the problem?"
I just hate it when they. I just hate it when people leave such wonderful architecture to disrepair.
Yeah, because these things cost boatloads of money.
And we give the money to the wrong places.
See,
I
the
can
way you
agree
use
there.
wrong is iffy. I would say sometimes true, but not always. We invest in the community where it matters most.
And don't you think the South Side matters?
All sides matter.
You'll
This guy.
you'll be a good politician for sure.
I don't want to be a
Lysander just.
politician. I want to talk to the politicians and make sure they're doing what I need them to do.
You don't have to lie to me. I know what you want.
Can we go back to work, please?
Please, I'm sorry.
I'm going to walk in because I have no reason not to just walk into this church. I'm not gonna get stopped by it. If the door opens, I'm not gonna door puzzle it. It's just I'm gonna walk into the door.
There are rows and rows of pews in here. The roof is vaulted and alcoved, and wind whistles through a crack in some of the windows, piercing through the air.
Is this a functioning
This-
church?
I was just
It
about to ask
is.
that question. And are there any signs of people around?
Funny you should say that. There is you see from behind in white, sitting not in a pew actually, but on the floor. There is a bald, dark-skinned black person sitting in the church. There are some candles lit to either side of the altar. It does not look like they're praying, but they're sitting there looking at something, looking through things. There are items splayed out in front of this person like they've been going through and organizing.
Do they look? Are they wearing any accoutrement or vestments like they work here, or they are like a priest or a deacon or someone who works at this church, or they just look like a person in clothes?
This is a person in clothes, incredibly well-tailored clothes, but just a person in a white dress with a white vest over it.
I think I'm gonna do the throat clear.
I'm going to instantly rouse for blush of life, just in case.
Anyone else?
It's oh, cool.
I am not going to risk it. I'm just going to stay a little far behind.
Button's not working. Hold on.
It's a public place. You recognize that voice, some of you. You heard it at Elysium. Has a little bit of a English accent to it, but also something from somewhere else, specifically Lysander. You recognize this voice.
Okay. It's
They
Curmudgeon.
introduce themselves as Coley, in fact. But this person doesn't look at you. They seem very intent on what they're looking through.
when I recognize his voice, I think I'm just gonna start walking over and say, "What do you have here, Coley?"
Oh, hi. Just taking a peek at some of the artifacts in the church.
Artifacts.
Have you been doing this long?
Does it matter?
I suppose not.
Asher, around this time, you get a ping on your phone.
I check it.
It's the image of a symbol. You know it. You understand it. I'll come to you. It's from Newt.
I'll just like respond with a thumbs up.
You say you're checking out the artifacts. Is there any reason why? Are you just curious?
Yeah. What brings you all here?
Work.
Okay.
Am I the only one noticing that this is odd?
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
I think you're the only
great
one bringing
many-
attention to it, but
I think it deserves having attention brought to it, considering why we're here.
I agree.
You missed them, just like I missed them. They're not here anymore.
Thank you. That clears up some of the things that I was going to ask.
What's the like?
But they were here.
I want to. Are you telling the truth roll? Is there's got a
Wits insight.
What's insight?
Do you have a specialty that relates to understanding truth or seeing through lies?
I don't believe I do.
Then just
Let me
wits
see.
insight.
Yep.
No, I do not.
I was getting there, but go ahead and do your thing.
That's fair. Anyone can roll wits insight.
I was like, I'm
Yeah.
I'm vibe as you ask them questions. I'm vibe checking the conversation.
Wait, hold on before you roll it then. Oh, well, you did.
I already.
You're not going to get any information from it, and that's another bestial fit. We'll get to it in a second. Are you trying to get... Yeah, no. Are you trying to get an instant read, or are you trying to get a long read over the next while you're talking to Coley?
I was going to try to read as Coley and DeAndre were talking.
That would be resolve insight, actually.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm going to clear that. wits
Luckily
insight
for
off the table.
you.
Yeah. That didn't happen. It's okay.
Yeah, it wasn't on the they just left. It was on like the back and forth those two were about to have. I was going to let them talk for a
Long-term
bit.
resolve.
3 successes.
Much better.
A mountain better. We'll tell you what the truth is, or at least what we can tell you after the conversation.
Yeah, Lysander is going to stand back and listen.
There's a great many weird things in our lives. Is there something in particular you find weird?
The weird part is inconsequential. Were they here? And how long ago? Since you were here first and you're investigating.
At some point, they were here. I haven't done any deep investigation about it as of yet. I was trying to see if anything is missing.
What did you expect to be here?
Churches tend to have a great many possible things, and based on their ledgers, which were quite easy to find, academic in me was curious, so I wanted to see if everything matched up.
Can I get a glance at what items they're shifting through?
Of course, they're right there on the floor. You see, there's some pretty standard stuff. Some like golden, like there's a gold chalice that's like got jewels and stuff on it, cross, the whole bit. Um, but you also see some less familiar things. Some rosaries that seem to have like bone beads on them instead of like wooden or otherwise. You see there is a very small painting here. You also see a couple of just some pieces of stuff that seem to be broken, but they're still here. You don't know what they were.
Okay.
Okay. You're here. You just
You're
gave me a very corporate answer. As someone who speaks business, it was very vague. I'm here because stuff might be here.
Yeah.
And I also know that the Sabbat were probably here.
Yes.
And that's it.
They gesture to
Tonight.
the broken things specifically. Whatever these were, they're not supposed to be broken.
Can I approach the dais and like do some investigation over there?
How long are you taking? Are you doing a cursory look, or are you gonna fondle things?
During their conversation, I'm gonna start.
Picking up things and putting them down will have some slightly different information for you. I'll allow you to roll Resolve Investigation.
While you're rolling that, DeAndre, you hadn't talked to Coley before, so this is the first time, and they are looking at you. They have not moved. They have not moved to stand.
Hmm?
I'm informed that you should be appreciative of corporate speak.
I am, except when I'm trying to get actual answers to things.
Hmm.
The intent here is not to browbeat you into telling me something that you don't know. The point here is, it is an interesting coincidence that we show up here and that you are here looking for a vague assortment of items and the Sabbat by yourself tonight. And there's no clear reason why that's happening.
I
And
told your
that's the point
friends I
that
was
I'm trying
in.
to get down to.
I told your friends I was in the city on a search.
I think during my whole like checking, I'm just gonna blurt out, I believe that DeAndre is trying to make sure that you do not get implicated in this investigation that we're doing, and that we can keep your innocence intact.
My innocence. I fear, and Coley starts to stand. I fear innocence is long past its expiration date. You are as late to the party here as you are to the innocence saving party. But I appreciate the sentiment.
I don't think you understood. I don't mean being naive and innocent. I'm saying innocence in the sense of working with the Sabbat. Unless that's what you are meaning.
No one would make that mistake of me unless they're quite inept at their job. Are you
Well,
bad at your job?
this isn't necessarily what I do normally, so I can't really answer that yet.
Yeah. How good are you at real estate? Corporate lobbying.
What?
Simple question.
I don't. That is not my interest nor my area
Exactly. But if
at
someone told
all.
you to do a job
So,
that involved those things and you just had to do them, would you consider yourself adept at them? Just instantly in a day.
no. So what you're telling me is that I am at risk from your ignorance.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. So I
I
would do
see.
all of my best to make sure that our ignorance is spelled away. Enlighten me.
Okay. I am here because it's where I'm meant to be. And I am following a path, attempting to right several wrongs as and Coley looks directly at you, Asher, as I told your colleagues. I also offered certain assistances in tracking things and other specialties if you wanted them. So I don't think that this is a situation
What?
that requires your ignorance to be a threat to me.
On the mention of tracking things, it seems like, like Lysander is very like locked in, just listening, and she hears something. She's like, all right, now that you mention it, Asha, can I see those pictures again?
Of course. I did roll a 3. I don't know if it went on your end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I find something before I show it. But yes, I will hand Lysander my phone and the pictures.
I want to show Coley. Do you know what this is? The headdress and the finger. They're like fingertip cards that have been stolen. I want to show. Have any ideas what these might be or how they could be connected? I know one's Sumerian, the other's Qingdai MC, but that's about it.
Coley looks at them. Not my area, but that wouldn't matter to somebody who has no culture or care for a specific culture. One thing is as likely to be another thing, as likely to be another thing, when all you know is a general idea of something.
With 3 successes, Asher, there's no evidence that a huge bloody ritual happened here. In fact, this is a bit unlike the Sabbat in that there's not much evidence of anything beyond the detritus they discarded. Nothing is moved out of the way. There's no evidence of blood or corpses. However, if the Sabbat were here, that gives you a bit of an insight. This wasn't a ritual location or a place that they came to because of its power. It was a haven. Lysander, with 3 successes, that's deja vu. This is personal for Coley. This isn't just an investigation of some kind. It is personal. You don't know how personal, but you do get the sense that the reason that they are holding back is because there's just some things you don't trust to outsiders.
Yeah.
And you're outsiders.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can any of you, please, roll me a little wits awareness and let me know if you get above 5 successes.
I was going to ask one question to go along with that. Because at this point, I've kind of gotten the vibe that this person, maybe they're not telling me the whole truth, but they don't feel Sabat to me. This is just general vibes for DeAndre. So I'm looking around this place and I want to use Oblivion Sight to see if there's some shit that I don't see normally. And I'm just like, hey, this is a cool new thing that I know how to do now.
You want to use the thing that lets
just
you
adding that
those.
onto my... Yes, exactly. I don't know what the consequences of this is because DeAndre is ignorant to this. This is great storytelling stuff to go off of. So just add that onto my awareness.
Okay. I have to get 5 successes?
5 at least, yeah.
Yeah.
I only rolled 3 dice. That's impossible, right?
No,
you
actually,
can
very-
crit.
You can also
Okay.
rouse your blood surge.
Blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've
Using
gotten 2 bestial failures. What's your hunger at right now, Austin?
That
Technically
last
one.
one didn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. We erased
Okay.
the wits inside.
my hunger's
Oh,
at 2.
you're right. Okay.
I think
I'm
it's
angry
time
at
to forgo
2.
the check.
Okay.
Would using heightened senses help me at all?
Yes.
As like a mechanical question.
Heightened senses should have a roll beside it.
It's wits resolve, which isn't what you
yes.
asked for. That's why I asked.
So in wits resolve is a special thing. Instead, roll me wits awareness, add your auspex rating, whatever that is, in terms of dice. And what's your blood potency?
1 second. I have to close the
I
roll.
think it's 2.
That sounds right to me.
Oh, we can.
Yeah, I think
You add
just
Yes, it's 2.
check the.
little mini sheets. Add 1 die to this as well. So you got wits, awareness,
Okay.
auspex,
Yeah.
Points
Okay. My Auspex
plus 1.
pips, and just do like blank die for those. The regular.
Yeah, blank die.
2.
I'm going to blood surge my wits.
And then
Yeah, do
plus
that. Oh.
plus 1 more. You said.
And DeAndre,
Yes.
to that point
1.
that you were saying this person doesn't feel like Sabat, one thing you notice, this person seems at the moment warm.
Interesting. Because I am also warm right now.
Mhm. You could say that there's heat, but we don't know about moisture content. Go ahead and roll me wits.
We're just
I had to.
maybe dead creatures who are warm at the same time. Don't worry about it.
You're warm, I'm warm. Maybe we could be warm together. I don't know.
Roll's not showing
You
up.
wanna-
I'm rolling them on this page. I succeeded on my rouse check. I'm going to refresh. Roll 20 though.
That's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
20 said, "Let's be mean to the brown people."
Whoa.
Give me 1 sec, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's okay. As you're foregoing the check, Asher, there's no sense that Coley's lying to you. But you also get the sense that, I mean, at this point, you've talked to them for long enough. There's blood running through those veins. Or at least it looks like it.
I'm not gonna address it. They might be.
I mean, it
shy
is very
about it.
rude to ask if
Yeah.
someone's, yeah.
Are
Just
you,
taboo.
does your heart
6
Does it-
successes.
That ain't too
Yeah,
bad at all.
I got 5.
It ain't too bad at all.
Nice.
Both of you get the sense that someone has been listening in, and crucially, that they have circumvented the church. They've gone around from the front entrance towards a back entrance.
Are they in the church?
They might be, yeah.
I asked
You
because
can't really hear them. You just
Oblivion
saw.
Sight does see stealth through invisibility.
You don't. There's no invisibility, not yet, or at least not that you know of. But you do. You specifically, DeAndre, you heard what sounded like muffled footsteps, but in your case, Lysander, and in your case, DeAndre, all you really spotted was a brief shadow that crossed some of the windows from outside before coming around to the back.
Oh, I'm going towards it.
I do one of these at Coley and point, and I'll follow DeAndre. I'm gonna be quiet about walking.
Do any of you indicate through voice that you know something is there?
I don't through voice.
I just start moving.
Okay. Do you want to stealth your way up, or are you walking with presence and power?
I am not stealthy, so I am not going to do any of that.
Would be if it matters.
I think actually, in lieu of being stealthy, I'm just going to pop awe.
You're gonna pop off?
Yeah.
Nah.
Awe. Look at me, bitch.
Oh, pop off.
Whatever
I
you
thought-
are.
I heard pop off, and I was like,
No.
what are you doing? No.
DeAndre reaches into a suit jacket.
Pulls out a gun. You pop on and Lysander, you see the air around DeAndre. It smells better. He looks better. There's just something drawing your attention. You have experience with vampires. You understand what this is probably, but it is hard to deny. And you walk through a door in the back and meet the Baron Mirza.
I think the first thing that comes out of DeAndre's mouth, what I even think is this entirely necessary?
You texted me the location of this place.
Yes, but did you not think that we were just going to go and do this? Do you not trust us to do our jobs? Is that what you're getting at?
I assume the reason you texted this place is because you'd like me to investigate it. You're busy people.
You told me to keep you up on everything that we were doing, yes?
It must have been a miscommunication of some kind. My apologies.
Itself? Yes. Fair enough. I'm not used to communicating my doings and whereabouts to people.
I'm not used
So
to
maybe
having
I
people
was not
communicate.
entirely clear.
We can chalk it up as a wash. Good to see you again, Lysander. Was Sunday?
Off with his sire.
That poor boy.
I drop awe also. Like, as soon as I realize this, the awe goes away.
DeAndre's 2 for 2. Pop awe.
I was rolling straight from his sheet. I'll let you know that. And you did well.
Oblivion's fight goes away. It's just like, what?
I arrive after them with a hammer in hand, just coming from my car. and just about to bash Mirza, not knowing it's Mirza. It's like, oh.
I look at Mirza. You see what it's
And
like working with those kinds of people.
You thought it'd be some kind of threat, and you decided a hammer would do it.
You see how it's been.
That's what I have.
That's the reason why I added you to this group. It seemed that we needed someone who could...
I'm having enough of the insults.
Hammer can be effective. Not towards me, but it could be effective.
Baron or not, you should appreciate that we are doing what we are doing.
And tell me why. Why should I appreciate you doing what you're doing?
Because we
Don't have to? If you didn't, and the Sabbat came for your shop anyway, what would happen then? You don't have to do anything. You could sit back. You were drawn into this, Asher. You were drawn into this from the beginning. Did you think that the prince chose you willy-nilly?
I don't know. It would be nice to have an explanation as to why we were chosen. It would be nice
Fine.
that we would not go into the night blind, not knowing what actually all of you know. It seems that everybody in the city knows something, and we are just pawns. And I get it. You're a baron. The priest is a prince. I understand. I have been to other cities and I know how things work. But if you want us to function properly, you need to give us more than what you are letting on.
Let's introduce ourselves to our last one, shall we? Before we get too excited. And he walks through the door, expecting to see Coley, whose voice he's heard.
Coley at this point, instead of being on the ground, is currently sitting in currently sitting on the altar, cross-legged instead. Waiting.
All right. My apologies for sneaking up on you.
Since it's what I do.
Baron, I believe.
Musa's fine.
Okay.
Right. Questions.
Still
What do I
getting
know?
used to the city.
It's all right. No shame in asking if you need help. He sits on the perches on it, really. You know, when it's the very kind of mask man thing to kind of perch half your ass on a table.
Yeah.
And just cross your arms. Yeah, that's what he's doing. You know, he it's true. He's wearing a leather harness over his fatigues. He looks kind of out of place in a church of all places. And he surveils you, you know, he looks from one to the other. And then he ends on Coley, nods at her, looks back at the rest of you. Ask your questions. What do you want to know?
I think one of them already asked, but why us?
I cannot fully answer for
I throw my hammer up in the air, just like...
the priest. However, I can tell you this. Asher, you were chosen because artifacts have been going missing for quite some time. We didn't know if it was Sabbat-led or not, but that was the reason the priest gave to me. I chose you, Lysander, because of your strength and because of your awareness. There are very few people who cannot hunt things down the way you can. So, Sunday I chose because someone needs to interact with humanity, and to be frank, when I hear two Cameroons, forgive me, are added, I get the sense that a lack of understanding of mortality comes with the job. And lastly, for you, DeAndre, I genuinely have no idea. If I were to guess, and this would only be a guess, it's because the priest is watching you. That's what she likes to do to people who she doesn't trust. Places them right under her thumb.
Wits awareness, please. Or actually, no, sorry. Wits insight.
All of us, or just DeAndre?
Anybody who'd be interested in that statement that the Baron just made.
Yeah, because I don't know if that's bullshit or not.
I won't check, but I will say, for the first time, I do appreciate that you are making so much sense. You are proving your promise that you are being helpful. And I want to genuinely tell you thank you for that.
3 successes. All right. I mean, from the Baron's perspective, Because that's all you can really sense. He is being truthful. And that's all you really get.
If it's anything, based on what I've seen, of what I can do to the best of my abilities, this seems to have been a haven for our Sabbat friends. That means they are here, and that's bad news.
Polly says, "You're not wrong, but they've vacated."
Exactly.
I see their growls. Mirza. I've had another vision.
I see, of what?
Meowson has to pull up my notes.
It's okay.
I tell Mears about the premonition I had at Elysium the first game night. A vision of roses surrounded by thorns of all colors intertwined with each other. Relative river roses wash before blood trickles between them, swallowing them. Some drown, but some float. River of bloody roses tracks a sinuous path towards a white stone cathedral. As they near, the stones stain red, spires turn dark. The cross inverts the roses into the door the blood surrounds.
That wasn't the future you saw, it was the past.
Huh.
What do you mean?
A sin.
Of what?
DeAndre, tell me, have you ever had the idea, the thought, of maybe pushing the Sabbat in a direction to get rid of your enemies?
No.
You want to roll for that, friend?
You better roll for that.
Oh,
you want to
guy!
Manipulation subterfuge?
Yeah.
What do we got to
do
do to smell
manipulation,
that?
subterfuge, or charisma? However
you
you'd like to come off here.
Anyone who wants to read into that, wits insight.
Yeah, I gotta get a whiff of that because no. Using a
willpower, baby.
Losing a willpower is free? Question mark. Besides, I mean, like, I don't roll to use it. I just click it.
All right, 5 successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
And then I add a die.
It's a very odd question to be asking someone. Did you not expect a lie?
I mean, that's fair. 6 successes. With a crit. Lysander, it's hard to get a read. DeAndre's DeAndre. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be sure he's telling the truth. You can't be sure he's telling a lie. He's just being DeAndre.
Yeah.
Mirza just smiles at you, DeAndre, and says, "Exactly. A sin happened. Someone tried to push the Sabbat to get what they wanted done, someone in the court. And that is obviously having karmic effects right now."
Do you know who that someone is?
Of course I do.
Why can't you tell us?
I look over at Lysander. Just a look. Like,
here's a question. This is the kind of information that would require a roll. So I can get charisma, persuasion from you. That's totally cool. Or you have 5 dots in Maula. Spend one of those dots, and he'll be honest.
Maula is from
A mentor.
Coterie?
It's from your coterie sheet, yeah.
Yeah.
But what do people think? Should we roll? Or do we want to just spend a dot? Spend dot? Spend dot.
4 dots in Maula left.
I literally have the flaw risk taker. So if you ask me, if we're gonna spend some resources, baby, let's go.
Surrounded by this church, in this room, with a baron leaning on an altar, a new unknown entity sitting on an altar, and the three of you in your coterie around this altar, and a hound in the car. This baron, this Rose, looks at you all, and given your jobs, given the previous pleas for some direction, some honesty, some genuine, actual help, he decides to be honest with you. A confession in this church.
Because after people had enough of Howard Daly, the priest, and I, and some of the other Toreador who were part of the Anarch, tried to push the Sabbat in the right direction against our enemy. They succeeded. It's a debt, in a sense. One that we thought we'd paid for, but clearly we haven't. It's the reason why the priest and I came up with this idea to build a coterie designed specifically to root out the Sabbat. It's the reason for your existence. What you saw, Lysander, is my greatest shame. Because I let my beliefs stand aside in favor of my goals. And now you see the result.
I think Lysander is something that... I think this is like something left from life. One of those little things. She takes a deep breath, a deep calming breath that she obviously does not need to take. We all have things we regret, Mirza. And thusly, I won't hold that against you right here, right now, because we have to fix your fucking mistake. But once I have done that, you and I will have a chat about who owes who a favor.
You said you didn't know why they picked me. Hold up. No. Y'all offed my sire by sending the Sabbat at him. And
Who's
you
to
picked
say
me
they're
to
not
go
trying?
track down the Sabbat? You want me dead. That's what you want to fucking do. You
Exactly.
Want me dead.
Who's to say they're not trying to
could've just
finish the
offed-
job?
What the fuck you need me for?
Because I can't rely on
Some kind of
governments.
silly game to torture me?
Because I don't think we can rely upon weird governmental structures right now. I don't think we can rely on governments, regardless of who's in power.
But you still
To do
play
work that
politics
only-
with the Camarilla.
Mass movements can do. And no, I do not. I've stood on the sidelines as the priest has turned this princedom of hers into a horror show.
I take my
I have
hand-
watched.
Go ahead.
I've watched blood fall from still moving bodies. I have watched her lose her mind. Do you want me to say it, DeAndre? Fine, I'll say it. I wish we had never touched a hair on your little racist-sized head.
He's a piece of shit.
You're damn right he was.
And I had every intention to get rid of him. But the way that you chose to do it
is no
Feel good
different than
about
the
that,
way
buddy?
you would have.
There is a slam of a hand on the altar. And Coley stands up on it, looking at all of you. You all are a mess. And you, pointing at Mirza, working with the thief only means your things get stolen too.
Believe me, I know. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it doesn't happen again. I will drive them out. Bit by bit. I will
No.
take what they have stolen and I will return it. You don't need
Why
to
would
believe
I
me.
trust any of you? Why would I trust any of you? Perhaps you all should go about your city. It is clear you do not know what it means to be a collective, to be people anymore. And this
Can I interrupt?
is
'Cause I wanna
my
use the power.
business.
I want to use a
You
power.
use
I'm
a
sorry.
power?
I want to use a
Do
power.
it. Do it.
Let's go.
I'm here to cheer you on.
I'm just going to go to Coley and say, no one fucking asked you. Shut the fuck up. And I'm going to use Mesmerize to try to make sure that happens.
Okay, sweetie, let's go.
Playing with fire today. Okay.
This
It's
is
fine.
Yeah.
What's happening as she gets up? Lysander's like, "What did I do? I said it was bad, and said we're gonna deal with it. What did I do?"
I'm sorry.
Oh shit, that's even worse than I thought. Okay. What's the roll against? What's the roll against this?
The roll against
nice.
this is I got a messy crit. The roll against this is come on, show me the fucking page.
Oh, why is her sheet not in here? Damn
That's
it.
such
Mirza
a
will also be
thematic
rolling
thing to
for
get
you.
a messy crit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nasty. I can't
I
wait.
think he's just really mad right now. The roll against it is intelligence resolve.
Okay. 1 second here.
That is a failure.
Let's see how Coley's doing. You said it's say that again?
Intelligence
What's
resolve?
resolve.
Intelligence resolve.
Intelligence. Oh, even better. Intelligence. Resolve. Hunger. How many hold on, how many dots does she have in that? Dot there, and then also she's got and she's got nope.
Dang.
Jesus fucking Christ, what kind of goddamn dice pool is this?
You all should talk to people more. I'll tell you in our decompression. So what do you say to her again? Or what do you say to them?
It's just the instant reaction. No one asked you. Shut the fuck up.
Coley looks at you, and instead of getting louder, instead of escalating with you, a calm washes over. And you get this sensation that starts radiating off this person, like the warmth that was coming off. It goes cold, and you get this feeling of a mind locking down and focusing. And this person's head snaps to you. A little... This is like the first glance you've seen of a little more than human to this. And just the slightness of fangs elongating as Coley looks at you. That's the problem. You people never ask. You take, you assume, you want to be saviors. It's not your place. This is mine. It is my ancestry. It is my artifact. It is my duty and my place.
I am
You
sorry.
all just want your glory, your cities, your wheeling, your dealing, your money, your bullshit. It is not yours. A colonizer with black skin is still a colonizer.
Fuck you.
Holy.
Enough.
Sellouts.
Enough.
The lot of
En-
you. I will
enough.
do it
Oh.
myself.
Holy, if I may. What is your grievance with me personally?
I do not know you, but the company you keep is abysmal.
I exist in a place, and in this place there are rules, and I can follow these rules, or I cannot. However, you clearly move from place to place, and you clearly wield power to ignore rules. I do not. The princess tasked me with this, and my options are to leave before I reach my goals, or to stay. I wish to find the Sabbat and root them out. I care not if I'm tasked with it or not. I understand your anger. However, anger here.
Do you?
I want to look
DeAndre.
at Coley. Go ahead.
DeAndre. You've been slighted,
I am
You've
incensed
been
right now, yeah.
abused. You need to prove your dominance, and you are under a compulsion of dominance.
Hello?
Okay.
Until such time, you have beaten someone in some way and proven just how better you are.
Super normal things in this game. Jesus.
Oh,
It is-
no, I hate to. You know
Um,
what? I'm so sorry. I just realized that's not a bestial, though.
Nope, it is. It's a bestie critical
Beca-
because
It's a messy
No,
crap.
because there's 2 10s on regular dice.
and 110 on
Oh yeah, you're right.
dirty
One
dice.
right.
ten- Yeah.
Dirty dice
but-
always gets priority.
Okay, fair. I'll let it go then.
It does.
I'll
in
ride
fact-
with I'll ride with it too. I like this for flavor reasons.
It's fine.
Okay. Let's go.
I want to look at Coley, who's they said, "Do you?"
Yeah.
I don't know you either, but I know the pain of being taken and being subjugated very personally. I don't know where I was from before I was here.
I do.
And I'm glad you do.
I have ties. I have people.
And
I
so
have community that I owe, that I am from. I have not lost that. It was not taken from me. What has been taken from me runs even deeper because it runs through all obligation, love, and duty, and hope.
I have people I care about in this city. People that matter. Living, breathing mortals. I cannot abandon this place or them.
Don't. Do as
If-
you might. I'm not asking for your help. I will do it alone.
If I may, please. The gulfs between us may
I
be
want to be around your funky ass.
too wide to cross. That I understand. You may not trust us. But if you give us an inkling as to what they are looking for, I promise I will return it to you myself. Should we find it? That is all. You have my word. You have my bond.
Your word?
I've given it to others.
Dirt. Worse than dirt. Dirt is useful. Dirt grows things. Dirt is
What I'm saying?
reliable.
What I'm saying?
I am
Your
gonna-
word? Poison.
You don't know.
I'll
what
take my
word means.
leave. And gone.
I'm gonna take my hammer. And I am going to keep laughing. And I'm like, I'm with her. I'm with them. You want us to put a fire out that you started years ago. They just want their stuff back.
I didn't start that fire. I was
am all
bonded.
for it. I promised a fun evening to a lovely person waiting in the car. I will head to the car. If anybody would like me to wait for them, I will. Baron Mirza, have a good evening.
No wonder she trucks in dishonesty these days.
I look at DeAndre. What are you gonna do?
I look at both of you and I said, y'all lucky I want her gone too. Both of y'all. And I walk out and I follow Asher.
I look at Mirza. Suppose honesty wasn't the best play tonight, friend.
It really is. But we all have sins to pay for. And to be honest, they're on the path that they are on already. Now they have
Eileen-
nobody else to stop them.
I lean against the altar with him. Well, unless the prince changes her mind, they'll all keep working together. They don't have much choice.
Did you get the feeling that this was more than just personal? To that colleague?
They're hiding something. I don't think it's something bad, but whatever's happening here is longer and older for them than whatever's going on in Chicago. Or maybe it's all connected.
Any other premonitions to guide the night?
I take out the sketch. Seems some roses want me dead.
No, friend. It suggests that we're intertwined with you. 3 roses, 3 eyes. It is simply stating, look in the direction you are now looking in already.
Fair enough. Wish these things came with a fucking instruction manual.
You don't usually draw.
Well, I've been practicing.
I would hope in one day they'd understand the reason why I did what I did. But I know they won't. Regardless, let them know that I'm still useful. I like to see this done too, regardless of whatever that figure said.
I meant what I said, Mirza. When this is done, we'll have a long talk. Do not mistake my calmness for lack of anger.
I wouldn't.
I simply remain focused. Speaking of, I get off the altar and start to walk. Perhaps have a chat with the prince about Coley running through the city, doing what they please. It's going to really harp in our investigations if they're not going to help us.
You should talk to the Baroness. The things Coley said, it sounds familiar.
Now on my list, I have people, real people, to chat with as well.
That you probably do. Good night.
Good night. I go out, but I do not go towards the car. Nor did I tell you all to wait for me. So if you already left, that's fine.
Before we get to the car, I do want to have a moment with DeAndre, if that's okay. As we're walking, I'm flipping the hammer in my hand. How bad do you want her? How bad do you want her off that seat?
I make sure that we're away from the car. I take a few steps back.
I think as we're, I do this as we're walking away, out of earshot of Mirza and Lysander, and on the way to
just
the car.
You have to understand that she sent the Sabbat after a Ventru prince. Do you know how that will play with the rest of the Ivory Tower?
I suppose it won't play well. DeAndre, I've been in LA, and I've been in Milwaukee, and I've been in cities where all of these bureaucrats just fucked everything up, and I am not a politician. But clearly you are.
I have been treated like shit by Daly, and now I'm being treated like shit by DuPriest, and I am not going to be treated like shit by anybody else fucking ever. So when the time comes, I'm asking you, when I declare praxis, that we get this motherfucker out of that seat.
I just want to see people fall off their high chairs. What happens after? I leave it up to you.
And there's a moment where DeAndre looks at Asher. You probably see this, Asher, because DeAndre is fighting against his demons right now to not tell you, if you don't fucking do this, I'm going to fucking make you. And you see the fangs come out, and even the eyes go dark by accident. And then he just kind of like does one of these, pats you on the back, and says, "Thank you for asking about me."
Of course. Us Camarilla people need to look after for each other. Scratch my back, scratch yours.
Let's get your stuff back.
All right. Should I drop you off anywhere?
Drop me back off at the Succubus Club.
Unfinished business. Okay.
You get outside, and not Coley, sorry. Dan A is currently lying on the hood of your car. Just like feet kicked up on the hood, and body laying across the windshield, arms behind the head looking up at the sky.
You wanted a fun night? I'm all yours. After we drop off DeAndre.
Eye roll. Doesn't DeAndre have cars? Like lots of cars.
I mean,
Plus, I get the feeling DeAndre doesn't like me.
I don't think that's the case. It'll be a quick trip, and then...
She's staring at you, DeAndre.
I just off of just this is one question too much. No, I don't fucking like you. I actually hate your fucking guts.
See?
Well...
Which is a shame, because I'm so nice.
You're a fucking liar.
And helpful.
And that's coming from a liar. You're just spitting them all out tonight, aren't you?
I helped you earlier tonight, did I not? I got you your training.
I help people all the time. Doesn't mean I'm not a piece of shit.
Well, self-awareness is important.
All right,
But being a piece of
kids.
shit is a choice. You could be better.
Yeah, you can look in the mirror too.
All right, kids.
My
let's
looks
get
aren't
in.
my choice, babes.
DeAndre, you're being
Talk
played
about
with
your looks.
a lot. Do me a favor. Just go into willpower. If you don't mind, just go into
Hey.
willpower.
Asshole.
And click
Also,
roll resist
sorry.
frenzy. Just a little.
Asher, you did catch what Dan A just said, by the way.
Could you repeat? Like,
My looks aren't my choice, babes.
One success.
Nope.
Well, frenzy time.
Yeah. In your mind, DeAndre Daly, you've heard him your entire unlife, and right now he is raging. You better fucking show this diblis. Fucking just rip the bitch's head off. She's not good enough to even walk on, to even sully your boots. Just kill her and be done with it. You are a king. You don't let scum diblis bitches talk to you this way. I made you better than this. Do it. Kill her.
All right.
Would you like to ride the wave and deal with this yourself, or gonna hand it over to me?
Yeah. We're gonna ride this out. I have. I'm just gonna play this just straight.
Yeah.
I'm going to. You're gonna see DeAndre just sort of like just scream and then go running, and you see his hands ball up into fists, but little claws come out just the edge of his fingers because I'm using lethal body too, and I am just going for just a running. It does not matter how well DeAndre can fight. This doesn't matter. Somebody gotta pay.
Okay. That's strength melee. Or brawl, sorry.
Brawl. Yeah.
Brawl.
3 successes.
All right. Let's roll for Danielle. Hold on. Ah, there it is. And that's just gonna be... How does she want to go about this? Let's go... We'll just classic here for a moment. What did you get? Because I don't see your roll. You said 3? Okay.
Yeah, 3 successes.
Danielle doesn't touch you, but dodges out of the way. Whoa. Well, Asher, you want to do this? You're going to be nicer than I'm going to be.
Man. What can I do? This is where Lysander would have been perfect.
Yeah, like what a thing for Lysander being like talking to Mirza like on our way outside. Lysander's gonna come outside like, whoa, I missed something.
Can I identify this as a frenzy?
Oh yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
it's hard.
That's real easy to notice.
Are there people around?
No.
I'm still swinging. I don't care.
I have checked the trunk. Is there something that I can find in there that can stop?
You can stake him.
All right. Cool.
He swings again while he goes after Danielle again in this instance, which means she's got another roll.
It's literally no successes. Danielle would
Yeah, I
doesn't have to
know.
roll.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. At this point,
Over his
like
shit.com.
he's still going.
I'll stake him.
Danielle, as you go after her again, Danielle pulls out a gun, DeAndre, and is gonna shoot you. Like,
I'm not gonna make a dodge roll.
Take 2 superficial damage then. It's just a regular gun, right?
Yeah, it's just a regular gun. It's too superficial, but it's basically like a warning shot. It's the like stop.
Roll
Snap
willpower.
out of it.
DeAndre. And then Fabs will let you roll the stake. But willpower first, because a gunshot's enough to try and shock your senses back into making sense.
Not let me roll it off the page. I don't know why.
If you have to do manual, you can.
We're good.
Yeah, no, Lysander, you would hear this. You could turn back around.
Yeah, because
Well,
DeAndre is
I
out there.
assume
Just,
like I assume like leaving out of the church is one and exit. I just assumed they got out before me, so I was gonna. Whenever you want to play me in, I was gonna walk out and be like,
after,
huh? But
anytime
everyone.
you like.
After Asher has a chance to stake, you can make a roll, but you can show up anytime you like. Well, that's not going to be enough. Sorry.
Wait. Why are you rolling? It's rolling with hunger die. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah.
I rolled the 4 dice and it rolled hunger.
Yeah. Okay.
Daly is really disappointed in you, boy. As you reach out, as you get shot, as you prove just how weak. Yes, he did.
Oh,
he did. Sorry. As you prove just how weak the blood within you is. His blood. Maybe you should have taken it back. Asher, you wanted to stake?
Yeah, I only have 2 dice for it.
Press roll. You can rouse. You might want to.
You can also give the stake to Dan B. I've said Dan A all night, and it's Dan B. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll just give the stake to Dan B. Like, why am I doing this?
Lysander, you walk out to bedlam. DeAndre has lost all sense of calmness or humanity and is rearing upon the hound as a vengeful animal might, completely lost to his passions. Asher is handing Dan a stake, and Dan's grabbing the stake, and in the other hand, holding a goddamn gun.
What the fuck is going on? I say as I assume Dan is wearing back the stake.
Yep. Dan
successes.
Jams the stake into DeAndre, and DeAndre goes rigid. Frenzy.
how much damage for that?
Oh shit, you're right. That's what is a stake?
It depends upon stake is
It's like
0, but it depends upon the margin. Could you roll
oh
me
right,
a
roll.
string like a did you dodge this? Did you try to dodge this at all?
No, this is all out. I am trying to swing
So it
with
would be
all I have.
4 superficial then. How many
Right.
how much
And that's
space do you
gonna
got left
put
in that
me
health
into
tracker?
1 ag.
Yep.
Which is perfect. So you do get staked. Because otherwise, you wouldn't have. As the stake goes into DeAndre's back, Lysander, Asher, you just saw one of your coterie group completely lose it. And that is where we will end for the night.
I had stuff to do. Now I gotta deal with fucking
Yeah.
this kid and his trauma all
I'll
night.
drive
Oh
him
my god.
home. I'll
He'll
put him
sleep
into
it off.
bed.
He'll be
sleep it
fine.
off.
You know, your friend goes on a bender and you're like, dude, I told you to stop drinking 2 hours ago. And did you stop? No. Leave a sticky note on their bed. I told you to quit it.
Before we say goodnight, let's just go around through all of our players tonight and tell us who you are, who you played, and where you're from. And Austin, yeah, I think you can reveal it at this point. What you
Oh,
are.
okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Am I going first?
It looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going first.
Yeah,
That was a statement, not a question. Hi, I'm Austin Taylor. My pronouns are he, they, she. Tonight I was playing Lysander, whose pronouns are she, they. Lysander's a salubri. You can find me, Austin, where I want to be found under the handle at Sailor Scott Austin. That's at Sailor SCT Austin. If you find me under a different handle, I don't want you to find me. Unless you find me as host Austin over on the Max Fun Network. You can listen to my podcast, Secret Histories and Mysteries. That's Secret Histories and Mysteries anywhere you get your podcasts. We got episodes about, like, is Betty Boop black? How Disneyland Paris almost destroyed the Disney Corporation. Unfortunately, it didn't. Got close. And so much more. I popcorn it over to Fabs.
Hello. My name is Fabs, Fabian. I'm a producer here. I played Asher. Do I reveal mine? I don't know.
Not yet. You're good.
No,
Not yet, I'm
you
good.
haven't even. We're not even there yet. You're
Yeah.
keeping it tight, close
tight.
to the chest.
But yeah, you can find me at Dread dash or underscore herring, depending on what platform. Just try both and you'll see my face. If you want to check out my art, you can check that. I'm also designing a game, Crash and Burn, a analog cyberpunk game. We are doing the pre-release on BackerKit. If we get 150 followers, you guys are gonna get the quick start. So be sure to follow. Check out the Bad House RPG, Blue Sky, and other socials for links for that. What else? Nothing. Dimples, it's your turn.
Hello, everyone. I am Prince or Amir or Dimples and Dice. Dimples and Dice is where you can find me all around the internet. Let's see what I've been playing. DeAndre Lord, Ventru, who is going through it right now. Let's see. For stuff for me, Friday. I'm not sure the time yet, but it's going to be published on Friday. Or not Friday. Yeah, Friday next week. I will have a new show coming up on my YouTube. It is a Scum and Villainy show that I recorded like 3-4 years ago. But it was a great time, and I finally got it edited. And the audio is kind of funky. I apologize ahead of time, but you won't care because the show is so much goddamn fun. It has April Raygun, Fairbear, and goddamn it, somebody else. North by Northwest. So go watch the show. It's gonna be great. And then we'll be coming back with my Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, Philly by Night, July 8th. So be there, 8 p.m. Eastern on that Wednesday. More Sabat shenanigans if you want to see more of that. So check that out. that's all I have going on right now. Thank you for being here and watching me fall apart as this character. I'll popcorn it over to Nordine.
Nope,
Yay.
to me.
Oh, wow. Intercepted.
Yeah, intercepted. Nordin's got to do something else. Hi, I'm Lamia, also known as Cassie. I'm your Camarilla storyteller, and going through it. Go spread my GoFundMe so I can fix my goddamn house that is leaking. Otherwise, you can find me on my channel here on Twitch at Mentallamia. On Tuesdays doing co-working, and whenever else I feel like it, you can find me intersection CCH on Blue Sky and Black Sky. And Sunday, July 5th. You can find me doing an interview on Find Out Productions where I'll probably be talking about this game a bunch, as well as other things I do, and it'll be all kinds of fun and shenaniganery. And we'll see if I decide to thirst trap for that too. I have a habit of thirst trapping for interviews. So, yeah. Fabulous fellow storyteller, Nordine Ali.
Hey everyone, my name is Nordine Likadir, my pronouns are he, him, and tonight I played the Anarch and the rest of the world along with my co-storyteller. But that's not all you can find me doing. If you follow me at Werewolf Feels, pretty much everywhere, I stream here on Twitch, well, at Werewolf Feels, on Wednesdays. Next Wednesday is going to be a bit earlier in the day because I've got work in the evening. And I also show up as a player in other people's streams. I'm playing Fate and Witcher over at Praxcore Thesmophore's channel on Tuesdays and Sundays, respectively. On Thursdays, I usually play Witcher over on my friend Wandering DM's channel, Simon. And if you really want more vampire from me specifically, along with some of my friends, including Simon, you can check out the vampire game that we are writing. If you wishlist it now on Steam, Vampire the Masquerade, Eternal Whispers. Now, we talked a lot about what happened here tonight. And it's ended pretty poorly, I'd say, for our coterie, although they've learned quite a lot. But that's just what happened tonight. Several years ago, in the broad daylight, the sun beat down on the outside of a warehouse on the outskirts of the city. The windows were blacked out with paint, hiding the interior from view, and it was abuzz. Police, paramedics, news vehicles surround the place, flashing lights getting caught in cameras that are stuck outside. Coming in with a few others her age is the woman who would become mayor some years from then. But at this moment, she's nothing more than a medical intern taking from an ER round to the next circle of hell. The walls, the floor of this place, they crawl with bodies, living, dead, they intertwine, tossed aside, some broken as if cut in half, and others fitted on the walls with drains and tubes. One of them humans gasps, a grotesque, shuddering thing. Another moans, wet, depressed. As the intern bends down, she noticed that one of the corpses she's moving, well, it's devoid of blood. But that was a few years ago. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be raiding our friend Estella Vimladris, Kai, who's doing a charity stream of Daggerheart, a one-shot, right now with several other friends. Tune in for that. Stay tuned. Stick here.
Stay for the raid.
Stay for the raid.
Thanks, everybody. See you next week.
Good night.